Hey guys, it's Kelowna Giuliano here, and I wanted to show you my favorite honey balsamic vinaigrette salad dressing. It's so easy to make. I eat salads all the time, especially in the summer when it is warmer outside and I can eat more salads and more raw food without being cold like I am in the winter. But actually we make this salad dressing all year round, and it's a family favorite and it's a favorite with our friends, and it's really easy. So I just use a mason jar, and I don't typically measure, but I have the measurements kind of written down, so when you see me making it, I'm not going to be measuring because I make it so often that I just feel like I have it kind of dialed in, but I do have measurements. So I'll tell you what the measurements are, but I'm not really going to be doing that. So I just use a mason jar, and I start out with olive oil, just extra virgin organic olive oil, and I will measure, I don't know, maybe about a half cup. This seems to take a little long to come out, but and this usually lasts our family, I don't know, depends on how much salad we're eating, but maybe like a week. And I like to use it over green salads, kale salads. We always just use whatever veggies are fresh and in season to make our salads, but we usually eat a salad with dinner every night, and then I sometimes will have a salad for lunch and just add some protein to it, like some nuts or seeds or some tempeh or tofu or something. And then balsamic vinegar, again, I'm not measuring, but you could do about a quarter cup, like about half as much as what you added for that amount of olive oil. And then I use raw honey, but just to make it easier, like I'll usually scoop this out and like use my finger and put it in, but sometimes, and to make it easier right now, I just use like honey that I can squeeze out. And so again, I don't really measure, but it's about a tablespoon of honey. And then garlic. This is a pretty big clove of garlic, so you can adjust it to however much garlic you like. I'm kind of a big fan of raw garlic, so I just use a garlic press and squeeze it in there. Yeah, I love raw garlic, and I love it on salads. So raw garlic, and then next is, I usually use oregano and basil, just organic dried oregano and basil. And you could use dill or rosemary or whatever you like, but maybe about a half, I don't know, teaspoon total. I don't know. There, that's good. Maybe 1 teaspoon of each if you were using oregano and basil. And then I use Himalayan sea salt, maybe about a quarter of a teaspoon. I'm just gonna pour some in my hand. Himalayan sea salt, so good for you, all the natural trace minerals. And then I use a little bit of, sometimes I use black pepper and sometimes I don't, but just a little pinch of black pepper, however much you like, depending on if you're a pepper person or not. And then last, actually, I add a little bit of coconut aminos, or you could use Bragg's liquid aminos, maybe half teaspoon, not much, just gives it a little bit of a salty flavor. And last but not least is lemon vitality. So I go kind of big with the lemon vitality because I love the flavor of it. So I add 3 drops and sometimes more, but vitality oil is for internal use, so you can definitely, I'll just do 5, but maybe 3 to start out with and see how you like the flavor. But that's it. That's the honey balsamic vinaigrette. And then you just shake it up and keep it in the refrigerator. And sometimes when you put it in the refrigerator, it separates a little bit and the olive oil will harden. And so I'll just set it out for a couple minutes before we're, while I'm making dinner, before we're actually gonna eat. But it's so good. It's delicious on all kinds of salads. So we just leave this out and scoop that right onto our delicious salads. So enjoy.